EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for January 4th, 2022. A little bit of a reconfiguration here of the layout of the forecast video. Still the same information, just wanted to expand the maps a little bit. So the maps were cut off on the bottom because if you watch this every day, you saw a big bar going across here, and I was over here in this corner. So it kind of cut everything off a little bit. So I want to make sure I have the full effect because we do have some people that follow us outside of our coverage area. Our coverage area is the eastern two-thirds of Pennsylvania, all of New Jersey, Delaware, northern Maryland, eastern shore of Maryland. But we have people that were following us down here in the D.C. area yesterday asking a lot of questions, and they were saying, I can't see your maps. Northern Virginia that follow us. So I wanted to make sure I had that all included in the maps that I have. So just to reconfigure it a little bit here. There's going to be some changes here going forward here with some of the layouts that we have for different things too. So that just wanted to make sure you mention that you're not on the wrong thing here. This is the daily forecast video. So today we have mostly sunny skies across the region. It's going to be 34 to 38 is a spread. Kind of a weird situation. We usually say that northwest to southeast is 34 to 38, but because we have the snow cover down here in the southeastern areas, it's actually going to be cooler down here than it will be in places north and west. Okay, so places like Williamsport, I get to 37 today. Same thing up here in, Wilkes-Barre. Some parts of the northern areas will get up in the 36, 37, 38 range, whereas areas down here across South Jersey, Dover, places like that will have highs around 34. Okay, so just because of that snow cover makes a big difference with the insulation. And we're going to have bright sunshine today. And a very nice day, other than the fact that you're going to be pretty cold. Just not quite as cold as it was yesterday. Yesterday was just brutal, especially with that wind. And then tomorrow we warm up a little bit because we have a reinforcing cold front that's going to be moving through. It's just a one-day thing. We have another one-day thing on Sunday where it's going to turn a little milder here on Sunday ahead of that next reinforcing front for just one day. But probably not quite this mild, but still it's going to be slightly above average. Average right now is generally in the upper 30s, so we're a little bit higher than average here, but we're going to be mostly cloudy on Wednesday, and we might have a shower or maybe some sleet pellets going around here in the morning in a few spots. This is just return flow around high pressure to our east, and the cold front's going to come through during the afternoon and evening, and then the temperatures are going to drop again. So this is just a one-day thing, okay? Here is the... I want to go back to yesterday's storm a little bit, just real quick. Because a lot of people down here on the northern fringe areas that were like, wow, we didn't see a single flake here. The dry air won out in this case, and we talked about this in yesterday's video, that there was going to be some confluence, some mid-level dry air working against this, and the northernmost extent of this, it wasn't about how far north of the precipitation got, because if you looked at radar, it was snowing all the way up to Allentown. But it wasn't snowing in Allentown. It was barely snowing in Philadelphia. They got a half-inch of snow there in Philadelphia. Just northwest of there, 5 miles northwest there, got zero, nothing, okay? And 6 miles southeast of Philadelphia Airport had 4 inches. So you would talk about a tight gradient. You go from, in a span of about, maybe add that up there, that's 11 miles, you go from nothing to 4, okay? And Philadelphia Airport checked in with 0.5. A lot of areas down here in a jackpot zone did, in fact, get in that 6 to 12 inch range. I even saw some areas, there's one location, or one or two, that I saw with 13 inches. In here in Atlantic County. I think the airport came in with about 9.5, but Dover came in with 10 inches. I mean, there was a solid swath of snow that went from across northern Virginia, D.C., Baltimore, all the way up into Delaware and southern New Jersey. So good for them. They have normally they get shafted on most. You guys that live down there get shafted on most snowstorms, and you miss out because it's always northwest of I-95, northwest of I-95 every time. But this is one of those rare occasions where you got in to snow. But I do think the interior is going to cash into this as well. That image, by the way, I was just showing you this, the NAM run yesterday morning. It just showed it never got above, extreme southeastern PA, right around Delaware and Philadelphia counties. They got a little bit of just a light dusting of snow, but further south and east, it really got hammered. And it just wouldn't come any further north because of the confluence in place and some other things. But that's that. So that's out of here. Behind that, system here on Wednesday, they have the cold front come through, so the temperatures here for one day are going to lower, and then Thursday we'll be back in the middle 30s or thereabout for highs. Partly to mostly cloudy on Thursday because we have another system coming at us. This is the European model run here I'm showing you. Snow that's sitting over the Tennessee Valley here over Kentucky, parts of Tennessee, is going to swing up to the north and get us, I think. I'm pretty confident we're going to get hit by this storm. This is not a system I think is going to be something all of a sudden is disappears and shifts east. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a But I don't think this is going to be a major snowstorm either. I don't think you're going to be seeing upsides of a foot of snow out of this, even though some models were indicating that earlier, unless some changes happen with this. This is a very fast, progressive system. It's going to be a quick hitter, probably like 6 to 9 hours, something like that, of snow, and then it stops. And before all is said and done, you end up with a 2 to 4, 3 to 6 inch snowfall. That's what I think is going to end up happening with this. But hey, a lot of you in the interior that got shafted with this one here, if you get 2 to 4 to 3 to 6 up in here, that's 2 to 4 to 3 to 6 more than you gotten all year, okay? There's a lot of places in here that have 0 year to date. So that, hey, it's a start. It's something. Not going to be as much as you've seen down here with that event there, but this does have the potential to drop a quick 2 to 4, 3 to 6. If everything falls into place, maybe you get in the 4 to 8 range, but that'll probably be the upside. We'll see how that works out as we go forward, but there's some other models that are indicating that as well. As I go to the NAM, it's loading up, ready to come in here at hour 84. It runs out of range, but you see that's going to hit us too. Same track as the European. Even the new GFS, which has not been on board with this idea, is now back on board with this idea. All right, still a little bit too progressive here compared to the others, but it's now, instead of being down across South Jersey, Delaware, I don't know what just happened there. Instead of just being down to South Jersey and Delaware like before, it's now getting the interior with snow as well. Okay, so I think we're going to get some accumulating snow out of this, and it's going to be an area-wide event, probably. Just not a big event, all right? Moderate event, not bad, okay? It'll be enough to get snow on the ground and end the snow drought, okay? So go back to the European model now and continue with the rest of the run. After this system exits on Friday, clouds will give way to sun, and then we're going to be cold yet on Saturday with mostly sunny skies, and then we'll have a reinforcing cold front coming at us here on Sunday. So late Saturday night, Sunday. Could have an icy start to this as it moves through. This does not look like a big system. It's just a frontal boundary, so some rain or snow showers, maybe mixed with some sleet. But then it quickly moves away by later in the day, and then you got some serious cold coming in behind this for the following week. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Marchich. That is your outlook for January 4th, 2021. Have a great Tuesday.